What's up, YouTube? Hopping on the tram here and headed out to the Hendrick Homecoming 40th anniversary event for all the fans. Short tram ride through campus here, get dropped off, and we'll begin the day and check it all out. Today we're down in Charlotte at Hendrick Motorsports. We're going to do the Hendrick Motorsports Fan Day down here at the pit pad right now, but we're going to check out the museum, check out Chase Elliott's autograph session. We're selected for that, so we're going to check that out. And yeah, just take you around Hendrick Motorsports. Got an engine build demo getting ready to start out here, so enjoy.
My name is Kevin Weber. This is my daughter Sharon is helping me today. I was in engine assembly here for 26 years, and now I'm in the quality department. And these two gentlemen, this is Scott Bester, who is an engine builder, and Dan Hendrick is the engine builder for us. And they'll be putting this engine together for you this morning. Let's give them a hand. And if you guys are ready, I'll say, builder's ready, give you the sign, you say go. Okay? Builder's ready. Go! Eyes on it. So Scott put the crankshaft in. Danny's putting the main caps on right now. So now you want to draw some numbers?
Your number is 7465.
Row.
That's you? Yep. All right.
Scott's putting the front engine plate on. And he's getting ready to run down the main nuts.
You have to make some noise if it's your number.
We lost our timing. Uh-oh.
Wow. 746501. All right.
Not a winner.
See, I told you you probably. Oh, you can keep it.
Danny's running down the main nuts. Scott's putting the oil pump on the front of it here. We have a custom oiling system here because we need for it to be self-contained here on the engine stand. It's not quite like it is in the race car. They have a dry sump system where it sucks the oil out of the engine, puts it into a tank through coolers and stuff, but we can't quite do that here.
All right, the next thing is a William Byron shirt. 746497.
Woo!
A winner?
Woo!
Wow.
Oh, nope, you can keep it. Scrapbook.
All right, Scott's perking down the main caps here. Danny's putting the seal plate on the back of the crankshaft. All right.
746502. We got a Chase.
All right, Scott is starting to put in pistons. Piston rod and ring assembly. This long rod protects the crankshaft. We put it in, getting nicked up.
cheering, so let's hear it.
Yeah.
Yep, this is for a license plate frame. It says Hendrick Motorsports, has all 4 numbers. 746499. All right.
Congratulations. All right, Danny's got the flywheel on. Scott's still putting pistons in, or Danny will probably help him with that process. Should speed up quite a bit. So if you're wondering where this engine comes from, Rick Hendrick has close to 100 dealerships. He has technicians that work there on the cars, of course. And if they pass the SAE test and certification, then they're called master techs. And then also the brands will have their own, education and testing and stuff like that, Lexus, Mercedes, and all. And if they pass all that, they become master technicians. And they take a test every August, and if they want to. And the top 12 get to come here to Hendrick, join up with one of these guys and build an engine as fast as they can. And we have 6 rounds, and then we have championship. So Scott and Danny have won 6 championships apiece. So you're seeing one of the best we have here right now. These guys are really good.
And how many have you won?
One. I was runner-up once too.
I thought it was.
Mr. Hendrick always asks me, how many of these have you won? I'm like, 4. So. All right, so Scott is torquing up the rod bolts. Should be getting the oil pan on here real soon. Does anybody know how far we are into this? Timing on the phone or anything? No. About 7 minutes? Okay, that's a pretty good time. Last year, these two went up against each other in the finals, and Danny won by less than 1 second.
Wow.
After 25, 26 minutes of building, so less than a second. To flip the engine, they have the struts on to keep it from flipping around when we start it up. Put the lifters in. Now they're timing it so it doesn't backfire and spit and sputter. Cylinder head going on. All right, cylinder heads are on. Looks like Danny's side is torqued up. Scott's running down his nuts on his side. All right. She got a ticket, huh?
Good thing you got a ticket.
All right, engine oil is going in. Valvoline is what we use here.
Do you have any veterans in the house?
Push rods are going in on Danny's side. Scott's running down his rocker bar. The lifters that they're dropping the push rods in have a little cup down the bottom, and the shaft that they have has to fit right in the center of that little cup. If it's outside, the engine won't run right. It'll pop and snap and just feed down the cylinders. So you have to make really sure those are in there good. So both guys are putting on rocker arms now, so this is going really quickly.
Well, you're out of tickets now.
A lot of wins down that end.
Tell me if I'm on the way.
How's it going, guys? Good? Nobody's bleeding?
746-487. All right.
Rocker arms are on and torqued up. Scott's putting a header on this side. Danny's putting the valley tray in the center. Seals up the top of the engine. We are probably just a few minutes from firing up here. All right, Scott's finishing up the header on that side. Danny's putting the intake manifold on. Get some valve covers and some coils on. Should be rocking and rolling here in a couple of minutes. Yeah, Scott's putting his coil pack on that side. Danny's hooking up some leads for the coil pack and the sensors and all. So.
O-rings. We got head gaskets, yeah, O-rings. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is. A lot later. I do. I have.
All right, here we go. We got a lot of car parts, tires, a lot of good stuff for sale. Let's go check it out.
They had the tent here set up with all these used parts from particular races, and then they were all tagged with the prices right outside the team center. Inside there, they also had a lot more to look at here. Pretty much anything you think of for some memorabilia. You know, these tires here, you see $100 a piece, and they all have the certificate of authenticity of which race they were in, the date, everything. So some older parts too, all the way back to Dale Jr., the Nationwide car. Chase's Sun Energy quarter panel. You know, a lot of these were getting purchased, and we had the autograph sessions for Alex Bowman and Chase. People would get those autographs, so pretty convenient. Quarter panel or rear end, front end, and go get it autographed and signed. Even had a couple of those race winning tires there still had confetti on it. So those are pretty expensive, but pretty cool collectible to have.
$650 on that Exalta. Here are the 4 40th anniversary race suits used in Martinsville. Very cool. And the picture from the victory that day. And heading outside here, this is the Hendrick Performance Training Field. It's where a lot of the pit crew workouts take place outside with the track, the sprints, nice little AstroTurf field there. A bunch of different training exercises. And now I'm going to head over to the museum. And here we go, inside the Hendrick Museum. So many cool cars to check out. From Kyle Larson's recent throwback at Darlington there, the Terry Labonte Kellogg's throwback car. We've got some of the original Hendrick cars over here on display. The Levi Garrett cars, some Dale Jr. victory cars, Jimmy Johnson's championship cars. So just cruise through here and check some of these out. You got Gordon's championship cars. You got cool Tim Richmond boulders and Darrell Waltrip Tide Ride. So many people in here though with getting merch and everything, so it's kind of easy to get to see some of the cars. So we're just gonna check some of these out as we make a circle of the museum. And here in the corner, here's a tribute to Ricky Hendrick, the car and his truck on display, right beside the Jimmy Johnson tribute car for everyone that was killed in the plane crash. And of course, Mr. Hendrick being a big Corvette guy, they had here on display a 2024 E-Ray. If you're not familiar with the E-Ray, it's the hybrid electric motor in the front, the 6.2 V8 in the back. It's not electric, you do not charge it. The electric motor gets recharged by the engine, but just a beautiful car. And right beside, of course, the most famous Days of Thunder Cold Trickle paint scheme car, City Chevrolet. Always cool to see. And then you got a Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon championship car with all their championships back there listed. So. And they had the Garage 56 24-hour Le Mans car on display. Beautiful car, really cool to see that Garage 56 project. And these guys were doing a little video shoot of the new RC cars that are coming out later this fall. NASCAR sanctioned that there's replicas of Larson's, Chase, Michael McDowell. There's definitely a few cool options, and they had a couple already on hand, not for sale, but I'll just include a couple pictures so you can see here. And you can also test drive one outside out front there, so quick shot of that. And here's just a little small kind of toy RC track. It's pretty cool little cars though, fairly slow, and I don't think any of these people knew how to drive. Hopefully they bust here because it's pretty bad. So here we are back at the main stage area and all the food trucks, the Ferris wheel. This is where they did a lot of the interviews and you got in line for the autograph sessions.
So we're going to check out Chase Elliott's interview with Alex Weaver.
We're coming now to a crown jewel of our sport, Coca-Cola 600, right down the road from Hendrick Motorsports. I know how important this race is to Mr. H, but you won on a mile and a half at Texas. You finished third at Kansas. Hendrick Motorsports has swept the intermediate track so far this season. I know you'll be pulling double duty of your own. You have an Xfinity race and a Cup race to complete Saturday and Sunday, but how do you go out, find victory lane, and win a Coca-Cola 600 trophy?
Yeah, for sure. It's an exciting weekend. I'm excited to be doing both. I haven't done that in a few years, and I haven't been in an Xfinity car in a little while. So I'm excited to jump back in, and yeah, really anything short of getting 2 wins this weekend is going to be short of my goals and short of what I feel like we're capable of going to do. So yeah, it's a long one. But just I think we'll have a great shot at it on both days, but man, I would really like to finish a 600. It's been a rough, for whatever reason, this race in particular has just been really, really bad about wrecks and not finishing and just not getting, all 600 miles, which it being the only 600-mile race, it's like, I would like to just run all 600 and that's going to put you in a good position in itself. So I'd like to get to the end of this one, and yeah, looking forward to a good weekend.
Any of you non-fans make it to Hickory last night? All right, we had a few.
Maybe a few. There you go. Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Late night, huh?
Late night.
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good. We were just talking about that a minute ago. Enjoyed it. I think there was going to be a great crowd. Before the rain, ended up raining, got pushed back, and I thought for sure they were going to cancel it. I left and went to eat some dinner and kind of figured I'd go from dinner and get back down here because we had to be back here obviously this morning. So, but yeah, sure enough, they stuck it out and made it happen. So it was the best we've run, I would say, probably since I was doing it full time. We were pretty solid last night. So wish it could have gone the distance, but we ended up breaking about halfway. But it was fun while it lasted. Just didn't make it to the end.
Let's talk golf racing. How's the golf game? What's the handicap these days?
The golf game is not good. Not good at all. I need more time to, if anybody that golfs.
You're blaming the time.
Yes, if anyone golfs, you've really got to stay with it. And I feel like when I feel like I'm starting to make a little gain, I just get way worse, and then I get mad, and then I take a few months off, and then I'll play, and then it'll be really good, and I'm like, oh, I got it, and then it just slowly gets worse again. So no.
You're pretty quiet on the radio. Are you quiet on the golf course? Are you like throwing some insults at yourself or slinging some clubs? What's going on in your golf game?
I think it depends, like who's there, what the vibe is, how competitive it is, if there's any money, on the line. That can certainly, dictate some of that, but yeah, it can get pretty fiery, I would say, for all of us, and it's good though. It's different.
I like it.
Yeah.
We mentioned it, a very special weekend, most patriotic sport, most patriotic weekend of our season. 600 miles of remembrance. You'll have a name on the windshield. How special is that for you drivers to know that there's a family that sacrificed everything and they're rooting for you guys to win and pull off a Coca-Cola 600 victory?
Yeah, I have always felt like NASCAR does a great job, and I hope all of you feel the same way, because not every sport is like that. And I think I can speak for all the drivers. It is a great honor to be a very, very small part of that. And while most of the time you don't always feel comfortable in those situations or whatever it may be, you always have to remind yourself that you might make 1 minute of someone's day a little better, and especially given somebody an opportunity to take their family to victory lane or whatever it may be. So keeping those things in mind, and ultimately it just always puts in perspective, just how unimportant racing in circles really is, and how grateful and how lucky we are to call this a job, and just how big some things are in the world that we might not see every day, but we need to learn to appreciate.
Yeah, you guys can clap for that. All right, the prep for this weekend though, a lot of racing for you. practice qualifying today in an Xfinity car, practice qualifying in a Cup car tomorrow, 2 races. Do you prep any differently for this one? Knowing, I mean, 600 miles is long in itself, but add an Xfinity race on top of that.
Not really. I mean, you can really only do so much. I mean, I feel like by the end of the week, you're either hydrated or you're not hydrated, and there's, you're not going to fix that overnight. So I think all you can do is just, put a little added emphasis on your hydration as it pertains to tomorrow and throughout the race tomorrow, just not getting so far behind that you can't get caught back up for Sunday. So, but I think it's all good. The cars are, look, the better the cars drive, the easier it is on the driver. So I'm hoping I got 2 really good ones, and my job's easy. So we'll see.
Last but not least, how many of you are going out to the racetrack today, tomorrow, Sunday?
There you go.
All right. What can you say to these fans? They come out Hendrick's campus for Fan Fest to see you. They support you throughout your whole entire career. What's your message to them?
Yeah, no, just thank you as always. You guys have been you've been great to me since day one. I often wonder why, but I do appreciate it, and grateful to have you here. Thank you for coming to our campus. We are proud to share this with you, and if you see an employee or someone with the Hendrick shirt on, do me a favor and tell them thank you, because there's a lot of work and effort that goes into putting this event on, and to keep this place looking like it does every day. So please do that, and look forward to seeing you guys at the racetrack this weekend.
Good luck this weekend. Chase Elliott,
Thanks.
everybody.
Appreciate it.
Next up here on the Q&A stage in just a little while, it'll be Casey Kane.
And now we're going to get in line for Chase autograph line, which is wrapped all the way back around to the end of the food trucks. And we're almost there, making a turn and almost at the front.
I feel like just a couple little things that could have solved better. Figured it out before, like I thought that was the corner to get right, and if you could figure that one out, then it was like it's nice. Get used to that. I don't know if it doesn't work, but back then it worked pretty well. I think a lot about what everybody was doing. Put it all out on the table. We always had to get on to that, whether it was, brought something different in every week. But that was really good work for the last year. I had a good time. 60 years. This race,
Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate that, man. How's it going? Hey, bud. How are you? Good, man. Good.
Awesome. I treated the best guys.
And now we're going to go check out a little pit practice. They had the Valvoline 5 car, and going to do some pit stop practice.
So Dax, our carrier, just ripped off a half-in adjustment on the right rear wedge bolt right there. We're still on top of the left front. So that's where our challenge to our carriers is, if we have an adjustment, he's got to be accurate with that wrench into the hole, make the adjustment. He's got to be accurate, can't miss, right? He missed, that slows it down, right? You got to find it, rip it off, and get over there without allowing a gap between that left front tire coming off and his left front tire going on. That's how we stay on time with it. So, the jacket and the carrier would try to dance around that hose, trying to get to the other side. So for us, our behind the wall guys, those are the mechanics, the engineers, the engine tuner. Those are the guys that are building the car up top every day. They're the ones that serve behind the wall. And we practice once a week. They'll come down here, they'll take a break from up there. They'll come down here and we'll work through a bunch of scenarios once a week, every Wednesday. We practice with those guys to make sure that everybody is on task and ready to roll.
So the 48 is the jackpot spot?
48 and the croquis, because we're out of croquis.
Oh, croquis. Oh, okay. 48, is that a t-shirt or something?
Now we're out of t-shirts for the day. That's stock for tomorrow.
Ah, got you. Oh.
Sweet to business.
Oh, okay. Thanks, bud.
And short walk over to the team shops now. We're going to look at the 5 and 9 and 2448. So 2448 shop.
I think that was just a bottle of champagne. This is really cool here. Pardon me.
And this is the memorial fountain in between the 24 and 48, 5 and 9 shops. So just take a quick look at that. And last one here, we're going to walk over to the 5 and 9 shop and check out the lobby, and they have a small area with some memorabilia, trophies, and a couple cars.
both the 40th anniversary cars that they raced in Martinsville. Really show cars for that, not the real cars. Fancier now. What is that called?
Oh, that's pretty.
Dover 86.
The other one's more classic.
It's just easier to figure out.
Right?
It's not like JGR, you know, where the trophies
On the
on
floor.
I took over my trophy.
That was like so terrible.
But over at Brad's, they had a trophy on the floor.
You did?
Yeah, over in there. Yeah. This is
Okay, heading out of the 5 and 9 shop and lobby. There's really some good stuff in there. Neat to see through to the shop working on the 5 cars. And just here on the way out, saw this 40th anniversary Camaro Hendrick edition. Super cool. Love the wheel and tire and brake combo on here, so had to stop and check it out. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up here from a long day at the Hendrick Homecoming. Really fun day. Got to see a lot of good stuff and meet Chase and do the meet and greet autograph line. Appreciate that. And yeah, we're just heading back to the tram here and going to close out the video. All right, guys, that is a wrap from the Hendrick Fan Day. Leaving the museum. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was some pretty cool stuff to see. And they're all ready for a big Coca-Cola 600 race weekend. Hope you guys have a good Memorial Day weekend. Talk to you later.